What's going on, guys? I know it's been a little bit since my last video, but without further ado, let's get into it. I didn't end up getting any of the tuning process on video. He came while I was at work and did it then, so I didn't have any time to get any video, but let's give it a start up and let's hear how she's doing. Oh, doors are locked. This is going to be a cold start, and it's about 8 o'clock in the morning, so I kind of feel bad for the neighbors, but the show must go on. Thankfully doesn't drown out inside the cab, so you guys are probably going to be able to hear me, but let's get this show on the road and see how she drives. So I will say I've learned that she's a little temperamental on first startup, but other than that, it's pretty good. Which is the great part. Sit there idle on its own, even out. I need to clean this windshield. Sorry about that, guys. Just because it's not loud in here does not mean it's not loud outside. I feel so sorry for these people, but we gotta do what we gotta do, folks. We got on the highway so I can get on it just a little bit and show you the power pickup I got. I'll go ahead and stop the video until we get on the highway, though. I'll see you guys whenever we get there. All right, pulling on out to the highway now. Perfect on the highway, RPMs stay low. Converter doesn't try to surge or anything. I was kind of nervous about that at highway speeds, that the converter would, the car would start to surge, but it doesn't do that, thankfully. It's also a cooler day today, so I'm not gonna have to worry about beating on it. My temps get high or anything, which is good. So as you can see, running about 55, 60 pounds of oil pressure, which is great. We'll get on and kick down on it a little bit and see what she's got. also very grateful these Nittos do not spin with this power. We'll do a quick dig just so you can see, but they don't even think about it. I am going to have to upgrade my brake system soon though. Whenever I do try to power brake it, the car will lunge forward and it does not want to stay stopped to lock the tires up, but that'll probably be the first thing I do. That and a trans cooler, as well as a cooler thermostat. If I'm beating on it at 100-degree days or higher, the temps will get up to 230, 235, which I do not like at all. So if I can do anything about that, that's probably going to be the first thing we're going to change. But other than that, the car drives and runs great, as you guys have seen. It does even better actually putting around town and not at highway speeds, but no problems thankfully yet. And just because it won't spin them whenever I'm at a stop and taking off, thankfully, it will still spin them whenever I swing this thing. So I'll give you a little preview of that. Waiting on these cars. Come on. Come on. Let's hope I don't drop my phone. In fact, still swinging, so I don't know how much of that you can see, but it actually was a pretty good one. We'll go ahead and quit getting on it too much and just cruise now so you can see the drivability aspect. If I had to guess though on the horsepower, it picked up a lot. I'd say it's probably 450, 490, somewhere around there. It doesn't feel like enough to me, so, but is it ever enough? Comes down off a load good. Don't have to worry about it dying. He did say whenever he was tuning my car though, another thing I'm gonna have to worry about is my injectors at watt. They are maxing out almost. They're at 98% for the duty cycle. So for risk of not hurting anything in the near future, if I ever do anything more, definitely am gonna be upgrading my fuel system. I'll probably just do pump and injectors, but I'm not gonna run E85 or anything like that. I'm gonna stay on pump gas, but up to the house now. I'll go ahead and stop the video and then I'll get some idling clips so you can see what it sounds like once it's warmed up and not cold start. Give you a look under the hood. Another thing I'm going to have to fix fix soon is that dang belt squeak. I know you guys can hear it, but the belt's dry rotted and I didn't replace it whenever we did all this. I have no clue why, but the engine though is very quiet other than the belt whenever it's running, thankfully. No more loud metal noises we got to worry about when we're driving it or anything like that. Give it a rev so you can hear it. Idles perfectly. Looks like I need some gas though. Temp staying good. So if you guys noticed whenever it was running, I was taking those idling clips, there's a little bit of white smoke that is coming out of the exhaust. I don't have that fully pinpointed down yet, but I'm honestly not too worried about it. More than likely it's just blow by. So I'm gonna be here today. Later I'm going to take off a few of these vacuum lines that run to the valve cover and intake and just see if they're oil soaked, see if that's the culprit, or if I need to dig down deeper into it and figure out what's actually going on. There's not a lot of smoke, that's why I'm not worried about it. It is just little amounts, but still something that I have my eye on. So another thing we did since the last time that it's been to the tuner and everything, I did change the heads again. So it does not have the 799 heads on anymore. That one was just messed up too bad, and I didn't want to try saving it and just waste money on that. I still have the other good 7099, but we went ahead and JTR Performance, my tuner, he had a set of these 6.0 heads laying around, so that's what I'm running for the time being. This winter though, I am going to be switching back to a 799 or a better aftermarket head. These knocked my compression down just a little bit, and with those 799s and the way we ported them and everything, they was helping me out a lot, and quite a bit of airflow. But if you guys need any tuning at all or any performance work, like I always say, hit up JTR Performance. I will leave his link to all his channels and his Instagram and stuff down in the description below. Make sure you guys check. Now that the car is running great, I am looking for other creators and stuff around to make content with. So if you know somebody with a decently fast car or just something nice in general that wants to make content with another creator, tell them to hit me up on either Instagram, which I'll drop down in the description below, or you can just message me on Facebook. That works too. But obviously located in the Southern Indiana area, willing to travel for some content, just for some fun. So if you guys know anybody, send them my way, and we'll get some stuff started. So the local racetrack to this area finally has opened up again, and they have a tree and stuff finally. They used to go off lights, but now that they have a tree and stuff, I'm definitely going to be making my way out there to see what this thing will run. And I'm just curious. I know it's not going to be the fastest thing in the world, but it definitely did pick up a lot of time. So if you guys are willing to see that content or wanting to see that content, like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. But lastly, I just want to thank everybody for the support, wondering where I've been, making sure I'm keeping these videos going. It means a lot, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. That's going to be it for today. I will see you guys at the drag strip.